Welcome to Living as a Monk in Everyday Life, a Benedictine spirituality cohort program. In these next 9 months, we will explore together what it means to be a monk in everyday life. We will use as our guide the Rule of St. Benedict. Written in the 6th century, it has been a guide for men and women seeking a deeper life of faith, a deeper relationship with God for over 1,500 years. Although the Rule of Benedict has traditionally been lived by monks and nuns in monasteries, modern people are finding that the Benedictine way speaks to people outside of monasteries who are living monastic values in the context of their families, jobs, and responsibilities. This program is a formation program. In monasteries, the process of incorporating new members is known as formation. It is the process and time for the new members to make the transition from being an individual in the world to becoming a monastic, a member of a monastery. In a monastery, this means years of classes, mentoring, and gradual incorporation into the community life. As monks in the world, your task is harder. Your monastery doesn't have walls or bells to call you to prayer, and you aren't living with a monastic community. Because of this, it is critical that you develop the commitment, discipline, structure, and community support to fully engage you in this program. As you begin this program, spend some time determining how you will find the time and space to fully devote yourself to this formation program. Develop a plan for how you will listen to the lectures, do the readings, complete the assignments, and engage in the discussions. Be specific about how you will do this. It can be helpful to tell a trusted friend what you are committing to so that they can support you. It will also be crucial that members of the cohort support and encourage one another on this journey. We'll begin with an overview of the program. The key objective will be to help you become a monk in the world by applying the insights of Benedict's rule for monks to everyday life for people outside monasteries. To do this, we will begin with a week-long retreat at the Monastery of St. Gertrude. This retreat will be the formal beginning of the program and will emphasize building community. Benedictine spirituality is not for isolated individuals. It is for people who realize that in our individualistic culture, we need community in order to grow and be transformed in our faith lives. To do this, we will spend our first week exploring what community means to Benedict and what it means to us. After this retreat, we will continue online. The first unit will consist of an exploration of what the spiritual journey means. What does it mean to seek God? How do we change and grow in our faith across the course of our lifetime? We will use the insights of contemporary psychology to see how Benedict created structures to help people grow in their relationship with God. Our next unit will cover Benedictine prayer. Prayer, both communal and individual, are the heart of Benedictine life. We will look at what it means to pray as a community and what it means to pray as individuals. We will spend a substantial amount of time exploring the practice of Lectio Divina, divine reading, an ancient monastic prayer practice. We will also spend time looking at the Psalms, which form the foundation of Benedict's practice of prayer. The third unit will look at key aspects of Benedictine life from the standpoint of values and structures. We will see that the genius of Benedict lies in taking key values of religious life and creating structures and practices that help people more easily live out these values. We will look at how key values such as balance, simplicity, silence, humility, and many others can shape our faith life if we learn to develop concrete ways to practice them in daily life. Finally, we will focus on how to read the Rule of Benedict as modern people outside of monasteries. Although Benedict was writing for 6th century monks, we will learn to look for the key underlying principles of his very practical prescriptions for living monastic life. In this way, we will see that chapters in Benedict's Rule that seem archaic and irrelevant at first glance can actually be of great help in living our faith lives. Finally, we will conclude with another retreat. During this final week together, we will focus on bringing together all we have learned by creating an individual rule of life. This will be a personal summary and guidebook of everything we have learned in the last 9 months and how we want to live our faith life in concrete, specific ways. It should be an interesting, challenging, and transformative journey. The opening retreat for the program is September 9th to 15th, 2013. The closing retreat will be May 12th to 18th, 2014. The program will be limited to 8 people, and an application will be required. The suggested donation for the entire program is $1,480. For more information or an application, please email spiritcenter@stgertrudes.org.